Okay, here is Ford 3000 that I've been working on here, and basically my problem here was the clutch, the PTO wasn't disengaging when you push on the clutch, and when I pushed on the clutch lever here anyway, I had like 5 or 6 inches of travel. You're only supposed to have like 1.25 inches or to 1.5 inches from the top here, and mine was going all the way down to here, so it was quite a bit. I mean, the transmission itself shifted, but the PTO, when you engaged it, it would grind. When you engage this lever, it wouldn't go in, and that's what it all the way down, bottomed out. So I decided to split the tractor to see what was going on, and what I have found was, some people say, when you buy these things, because it looks fairly new, all the clutches in here, all the pads. If you let's see here, you see in there's tan. They look new. They're really thick. And there's one over there in this hole here. Can't really see it too well, but it looks good. So I'm not going to take this apart. I'm going to take my chances on that the clutches are not stuck together and somebody assembled this here and just didn't adjust nothing. These were all loose. I mean, just loose. Oh, it's amazing the nuts didn't fly off. This is, I didn't even touch this one yet. This is just bottomed out all the way to here. It's supposed to be like this. Adjust it out, and you take the measurement from the face of this here clutch disc hub to here, 2 inches, 110 thousandths. And they definitely didn't have that adjusted, because that's roughly about a half inch. I didn't measure it, but I mean, just looking at it, it looks like about a 1/2 inch out. And how I came to that conclusion, even though I have the manual, the IT manual, and I just got to read it about 5 times to figure it out. The manual says everything, what you need to do, and it tells you that this here needed to be adjusted to 54 thousandths, because it's right there, 50 to 54 thousandths of an inch. But then it says here also 70 to 74 thousandths, but the internal clutch pedal return spring is what I have there. So I'm still up in the air on that yet. I have it right now at 54 thousandths. Do I do 70 to 74 thousandths? So but whatever, I'll figure that out. Anything that I did is better than what it was before, because they were just all different heights. And how I came to the conclusion about where if I'm in the ballpark, is I have this already set at 2 inch 110 thousandths, and you can see here at the spline hub here on the PTO clutch hub. We measure from here to here, and that should be, with this in, that should come to 2 inches 110 thousandths within 10 thousandths of it, so plus or minus 5. And if you see where the splines here, let me get my where they end, right right where the shiny part is. And then if you measure from that back to the throwout bearing here, you know, it's right near it, you know, within about a ½ inch from it. Let's see here if I can't so from the ends, see that? It's not gonna really show. It's about a ½ inch from the back of that throwout bearing, which now will give me a lot less on my pedal. Okay, I have to say, I mentioned you know, about the difference in the 54 to 74 thousandths. I have the internal spring, and you adjust the pedal to 70 to 74 thousandths of an inch if it's a leaf, internal leaf type return spring. Well, I don't have a leaf type spring. I just have the regular, you know, internal spring. So just want to make a note on that. So it's 54 thousandths. That's where I have it set, and that's what I'm going with. Okay, now that I have them all set, what you do, you put an Allen wrench in this here. Once you get that, your feeler gauge in there or whatever you're using to measure that, you put an Allen wrench in here, and then you tighten this up. Tighten the nut up, hold that. And then the same thing in the back here for these here three, you know, pushing finger things, whatever. You hold the back of the nut, hold this, and tighten the back of the nut up. This is a ½ inch, this is 9/16 on the back side. All right.